Sanders vows to cut prescription drug prices by half. Independent senior Bernie Sanders of IF pressed for more details. The self-described Democratic Socialist and 2020 presidential candidate did not outline a concrete plan to achieve his latest campaign pledge. Instead, Sanders, who leads some of the early polls of Democratic White House hopefuls alongside former Vice President Joe Biden, has touted several other bold proposals on the campaign, including Medicare. The president has recently escalated his attacks against the Affordable Care Act and predicted the health care law, which ensures millions of Americans, will be terminated in court. Mr. Trump has. Last week, the Justice Department asked a federal appeals court to invalidate the entire Affordable Care Act, prompting Democrats to launch a media blitz on health care and the need to protect the coverage of those with pre-existing conditions, an issue they ran on successfully during the 2018 midterm elections.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up in the park.